Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode here on RimWorld. Now, as you all know, in our last episode, we had a really interesting run where we took over a bit of a little, encampment area and was able to get a lot of really good stuff from it. Now, we weren't able to get everything from it because a lot of it was still guarded by turrets, but we were able to get some really good stuff regardless. One of those good things, or many of those good things, was actually something that we've now given to Alekio. So as you can see, he is obviously a little bit of an overpowered guy, and we've just made him like 1,000 times better. So you'll see now when he finally wakes up, whenever he decides to do that, which will be now, bam, off he goes. You can see this is him on 1 speed, and he is quite quick. Now, because he is still on the sleeping schedule, he's going to do recreational work. But I do want everyone to know he does a lot of work and he does it incredibly fast. It's actually kind of scary. Now, we have a little interesting thing um, that I won't lie, I added a little bit recently just because I saw it on a YouTuber who was also doing a type of playthrough. And it's called the hospitality mod, which allows you to actually get guests into your area, and they come in, they spend some time here, and they give you money for your rooms. So I thought, as someone who's kind of wanting to now progress with the story of Alekio here, who is going to try his best to take over the world after a very successful heist. More inhumane shrieks, that's whatever. That just means that we're probably going to see another side stealer somewhere. But like I was saying, Elegio, who is quite the a now overpowered guy, is feeling a little confident. Hence the screams that he doesn't care for much, and the desire to build his new little hotel here. The entire area has been nicely floored. This is actually really good if it's on Elegio because that means we can just bow and it's done. Dealt with. Just like that. Another one, another one, another one, another one. Now we do need to be a tad bit more careful. Again, I mean, he is quite the amazing shot, so we're not too stressed about it. And Chio over there is currently kitted out in some similar armor. Now, one thing that I don't like is that his weapon is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty AIDS. It's not at all good as it is a single fire weapon. Does actually look like they are getting overwhelmed here, but when you look at it, I mean, they're putting them down quite quickly. Chio is suffering. Lekio, on the other hand, is decimating them. So this is just further encouraging his desire to obviously get stronger. Now, the reason why I am desiring to get with his story is because I have a plan. And the first thing that I want to do now, can you not see them? Is that why you're not shooting them? There we go. So the main reason why I want to get on with his story, and by get on it with his story, is I'm gonna invite some guests here and we're gonna kill them. And I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly because I don't really like how this run has been going. We started out with a relatively bad area, in all honesty. The mosh pits and the multiple deaths in the beginning and stuff. It really did show me how weak we were and just how this land isn't really suitable for what I want to do. The other thing is having one colonist makes everything take forever. Hence why we're currently working on recruiting a bunch of other ones, but I don't even need to recruit them anymore because I'm not gonna lie, this guy doesn't really have a reason to. So he has a bunch of really cool traits and everything, and he's really overpowered. And that's kind of it. Uh, so yeah, I want Alekio to study this, essentially. I want him to study that and go on with his studies of the void and everything like that. We're going to be placing a few more containment cells. And then in order to kind of keep them here, we're going to be using these electric, um, well, these things essentially. Uh, well, that's a bit of a problem. It's fine. We'll have these ones being inhibited. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. We'll just cancel these, and then eventually we'll cancel that one. Let's where is Alekio right now? He is reading again. Of course he is. So we're gonna have Alekio do a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of research on the Void Monolith. We're gonna essentially, now that we have done a lot, I mean, we are already how many days through? We're already over 50 days through. We have fought and survived many things. Chio is about to die. Alekio, please rescue her. Oh, he is tending. Okay, thank goodness. I thought he was just gonna leave her to die. All right, so Alekio, can we construct, my friend, instead of cooking? It's fine. We're gonna let him cook. Now, this is gonna take a while. Despite even if I rush it, it is probably still going to take a while. I don't actually know how this whole system works. I wish I did have a better idea on it, but I don't, I'm afraid. What we're essentially gonna do is I want him to prioritize working on these and then working on those, and then we'll see if we can get some more site stealers. All right. I do wish he just brought everything at once, but you know, to each their own, I suppose. Oh, well, look at this. We have a new war merchant. Now, can we finish building? Okay, you have to eat. I get that. After that, please, can you finish these buildings? And then after you are done finishing those buildings, I want you to go and trade. Because we need to see why. Why does he not listen? Honestly, angers me just a wee bit. Can I find out where my circuits are? Thank you. So we're going to go all the way down around to here, and then right through the bottom, and we're going to go in the middle, across like that. Wonderful. All right, so Alekio, can you hurry up, my friend? You are already speedy. Let's have a look at what we got here. What is a decay drake? Flightless but winged. Very interesting, very interesting. Do we own pets? No, we own Manuel, which is fine. Let's have a look here. I don't really see anything we could use, so we're gonna ignore him. Uh, maybe actually not. Maybe not. Maybe wait, an Archotech leg. Hmm. See that? That we had. Oh, we own those. We should give them to Chio. Okay, we need you to go and build these platforms. That way, you can go and capture the few that are alive here. But you need to hurry it up, my friend. Get on it. Get it built. Beautiful. Let's go and capture some of these guys. We're going to capture one, and we're going to capture two. And now we'll be able to capture three. Beautiful. Okay. Let this one get done. Put in a containment cell. Bam. Easy enough. Nice and easy indeed. And once again, just like always, he has ignored what I've asked him to do. Really, really knows how to push my buttons. Because I am getting pissed. But it's fine. We'll ignore it for now. For now, Alekio. For now, you get to survive. You should grovel, beg, and be thankful that I have given you mercy. He is a little bit busy, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to leave him to do his thing for a while, and we'll be right back. So there was like one interesting thing that happened so far. Now that would be that the Shambler, not Shambler, sorry, Sightseer over here attempted to attack the caravan and failed. Now the reason why I mixed up Sight Stealer and Shamblers is because some Shamblers did actually appear, one being an explosive. Now, we are still currently building our little room here where we will invite guests over in order to stay. It'll cost them 30 a night, depending on which bed they choose, and they have some entertainment here. Now, the really cool thing is that, how do I make it so that we don't put stuff in here? Low. And I'm just going to clear it all for now. That way they come and transport all of this nonsense back eventually. But for now, let's let them build. So one thing that I do want to try and do as a kind of final hurrah is I want to go in and attempt to take on as many of these void bases as we can in one episode. I think we're going to save that one for the next episode, so we're not going to rush into it just yet. For now, I want to... What the heck? Oh, each bench can be legendary. That's crazy. But for now, I kind of want to see how far, um, how like well in depth this one mod is. So I want to see, if people come over, if people stay the night, stuff like that, just to see what happens. But at the same time, I don't think that is going to be happening in this episode, as nothing is going to happen on a newly made area. It is a bit on the edge after all. But for now, in the meantime, as we wait, we are going to be doing a lot of studying on these here side stealers. So let's currently have a little prioritized studied session. Yeah. Yes, yes. So that's why they steal eyes. Now, see, we ourselves have not a clue on why. But Alekio knows, and he hides it from us, for he is selfish. Hey, Alekio, how about you build these wires too, you absolute klutz? I don't get it. But it's whatever. We're going to leave him to be his little normal klutz of a self. And we're going to keep on waiting. Ooh, Shambler dropped a shard. Lovely. Many thanks. Alright, so with that finally done, we are looking at a wonderful little time here. Now again, I mean, the anomaly research tree is just going to take us forever. Let's actually have him study this. Now we have that. I want to now go on to this. Beautiful. Now that we've learned void provocation, we can do this little thing called a void ritual. Right, where's that? A psychic ritual spot. We're gonna do it right at the entrance. Standalone space on all sides. That's a lot to ask of me right now. How about here? There was a green spot earlier. Seems that even these little stones are in the way. Let's have a look here. Can we find a spot? There we go. Good enough for me. Let us begin void provocation. You will invoke and you will participate. Go. I am really interested to see what happens here. Again, it'll be really funny if we like invoke the rage of a divine being. But I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely just think we're gonna get a bunch of baby little creatures that will die in our little trap. Oh, I didn't account for Alekio going into shock. Well, that's fine. We're going to leave his gun there. Beautiful. So, since Alekio is in shock and we have now started our next little bit on this, and I've explained what I actually want to do with this going forward, this is when I'm now going to start doing a lot of offline stuff. I'm going to get us prepared for the void ending, because that's the ending I want to go with. I like the idea that Alekio will take out a few of the void, only to then succumb to the actual void. But essentially, until then, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.